All right, so welcome to another vinyl haul video. This one's kind of interesting because I stopped at a thrift store that I really like. It's one of those thrift stores that clears out estate sales. I think does storage units and all that. So you get a lot of different stuff than you would normally get. It feels more like you're at an estate sale than you're in a thrift store where people have donated stuff. Unfortunately, this thrift store owner knows the value of stuff, so even though it's priced under the retail value of the item, it's still a little bit on the pricier side. But I stopped in randomly, check out this video, and then I'll come back and show you the stuff that I actually purchased and do a little breakdown. So here's that video. Right now, I don't normally take video while I'm flipping through records, but there wasn't a lot of people in the store, and I was like, well, let's just get some footage of kind of what it looks like for me to react to the records that I see when I'm out picking records at thrift stores and all that stuff. So what did I buy? All right, first up, we've got Profile, the best of Emmylou Harris. This was $2. And this isn't something that I'm going to flip or take to the record store. I'm just curious to listen to some of Emmylou Harris's music because I haven't listened to it. Most of the vinyl pickers that I see on YouTube just skip over her records, and I get it. You know, there's a lot of them. It's country. They're not terribly valuable, but I picked this one up. It was in good condition. Does have the sleeve. Sleeve has some tears on the side. I'd probably put this at VG Plus as far as condition goes, with the jacket in VG Plus as well. So I'm going to listen to this and see what I think about it. And then out of nowhere in that bin, there was Van Morrison Astral Weeks, and this was $15. So you can see not thrift store prices, more like used record store prices, but I checked the value of this on Discogs and I don't know exactly what pressing this is, so I'll try to put a more accurate value up at the bottom of the screen. But this came up just as a first search at about $25 as the middle value. I have a Van Morrison record that I got on a vinyl pick, and I like Van Morrison. I haven't listened to him extensively, but because this one was valued at around 25 bucks, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll go ahead and get it. I'm probably not going to lose money on this, but we'll grab it. This looks like a later reissue of this. The Warner Brothers label kind of gives me early 80s vibes, but the vinyl is in VG Plus condition. If it wasn't for a couple of just light scuffs on the A side, I would say that this was EX minus. So really nice condition. It does have a sleeve. The jacket I would say is VG Plus. So I'm excited to listen to this and put it with my other Van Morrison record that I have. And then we get into this random lot of newer vinyl. I almost never see new vinyl at the thrift store. The newest thing I've ever seen, I think, was a Black Keys record from 2006 at a Goodwill. And then all of a sudden, here are all these new records. So first up, we've got Joni Mitchell, early Joni, 1963. This is obviously, you know, a newer release. It's on crystal clear vinyl. It's a limited edition of 1500, which of course is just something they do to drive up the price. I think this had a sticker for Homers on it. I took some of those stickers off, but it was probably $25 or $30 for this record. It is open, but it does have the shrink on it still. Nice clear vinyl. And, you know, it's so hard to kind of gauge condition with this clear vinyl. It's got a little bit of dust on it, so it needs some cleaning. But, you know, I figured I haven't really listened to Joni Mitchell all that much, so this is an opportunity to do that. And if I could take this to the record store and, you know, maybe get 10 bucks for it because it's newer vinyl, you know, that'd be worth the price of admission. $5 to listen to some Joni Mitchell and familiarize myself with her music. Let's go ahead and do it. And then we've got this one, Old Ghost by Renata Zeiger. This is 2017 Northern Spy Records, a nice little indie. And then this has autographs on it from the band. Thanks for the Peroni. Thanks for the Peroni, Renata. Oh, thanks for the Peroni Birthday Sunset. So this is someone that must know her pretty well to get all these autographs. And a couple of these other records are autographed as well. This was $8, and with the autographs on there, it was pretty much a no-brainer to me. I would put this vinyl at EX minus to VG plus. Does have the inner sleeve. Jacket itself is probably VG plus. VG plus. We got like a corner date here. So I'd probably put that at VG plus. I have not listened to this yet, although the other ones, I've listened to some of them, and I like it. I like most of this. I'm tempted to keep some of these because I want to get familiar with some newer music. Next up, for $6, we've got Tender Warriors Club. And 7 songs on this Tender Warriors Club LP. This is 2016 from Mom Plus Pop. This is made in France, so it's a French press vinyl. Does have the inner sleeve. Vinyl was pretty dusty, and it's dusty right now, actually. I did clean this record earlier. This is by an artist called Lady Lamb, so my apologies. Tender Warriors Club is not the name of the artist. This is Lady Lamb. I'm dating myself here as a 45-year-old guy who has no clue about modern music. So Lady Lamb, again, vinyl is, I would say, VG plus. Couple of light scratches, nothing that affected play, so I would probably put that at VG plus. I listened to this one and liked it. I'll probably keep this one in the collection for the time being. You can see it's got autograph. It says, "To Ramsey with love." And I imagine this is the autograph of someone associated with the music. Maybe the lead singer. Does this have any? Yeah, this has some info in here. So it says all music and lyrics by Ali Spaltro. But the autograph does not look like Ali to me. Oh, you know what? It does. That's an A. I thought it was a C at first, but that's an A. So Ali autographed this, which I'm sure brings up the value, even though it's a custom autograph to Ramsey. Don't know who Ramsey is. Maybe somebody in Omaha that works at the clubs that these artists came through. This is another Lady Lamb record. And this is called, I can't read her handwriting. Something, what is this called? Does it have it somewhere? M-I-P-E-L-Y, Pine? Ripley Pine? I don't know. Ripley Pine, something like that. Someone tell me in the comments how dumb I am for not being able to read her cursive. But this is a nice double LP, and it was only $10. It does have her autograph. It says Ali, Lady Lamb down here in the corner, and it's not personalized, which is nice. I did listen through this and really liked it. We've got three sides of 2 LPs, all in VG Plus EX minus condition. And it's cool to see on the second LP that one side doesn't have any grooves on it. It's completely flat. It does have a good scuff on it on the smooth side, but I've never seen smooth vinyl before like that. Obviously I'm new to collecting vinyl, but this one I'm gonna keep. $10. Give it some more spins. What sucks is I'm probably gonna keep a lot of these. I was hoping to maybe break even on them and get them into the record shops, but no such luck. Speaking of no such luck, None Such Records, and we have Devendra Banhart. This one is not autographed. This was $14, and part of the reason I bought a lot of these is because when I scanned the barcode on Discogs, it was worth quite a bit more than what the price tag was. Nothing crazy, but definitely a lot of them were worth twice as much as was being charged. I imagine the store owner just looked up some comps on eBay and maybe doesn't know how to use Discogs. But we've got nice clear vinyl here. All of it looks clean. All of the original stuff looks to be inside. There's some posters and other artwork in there. I would say the jacket is probably VG plus, while the vinyl is EX. So I listened to this as well, and I really liked it. So I'm going to keep it for now. And then here we go. This one's a little rougher. This is Sunflower Bean, Show Me Your 7 Secrets. Sunflower Bean, Show Me Your 7 Secrets with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs on it. This was $8, and you can see we've got Ramsey again, R-A-M-S-E-A, coming up. $8 for this. Jacket is probably in VG minus maybe, with the tearing on the spine. This is from 2014. C plus P Fat Possum Records out of Mississippi. I like this, but this vinyl had some warping to it. So the first little bit of the song played a little rough. The needle was hopping a little bit. It wasn't quite skipping, but it was definitely and there was something on the edge that was causing a consistent pop, and then that cleared up and everything played smoothly after that. We do have another autograph here in the corner, as well as all the autographs in the front. This one I will probably take to Mark over at Homer's, because he might be able to get the warping out of it. And maybe he knows who this Ramsey person is. I'd hate to have these records if they were stolen, but being at the thrift store, I imagine it was either a storage unit clear out and they got in the mix that way, or something else. I don't know. If they did end up being stolen, I would happily return them to this Ramsey person, and eat the cost of it as well, because I don't want to have somebody stolen stuff. Okay, Lowly by Heba, limited edition gold vinyl. This is sealed. This is from 2016, Bella Union. Yeah, I've got Bella with some, vinyl or record codes and all that kind of stuff. Don't think I'll open this one. I did pay $15. I might take it to the record store and just see, would they give me in trade the amount that I paid for it, or even, actually, I probably should take the cash if they would give me the cash for it. Not sure if they would. This one, I can't remember the value. You can see it on the bottom of your screen, so we'll see. And then we had Vast Avoid, another one by Devendra Banhart, but this one was only $7. And I think this is a full LP. This isn't like a single or anything like that. But Vast Avoid, this one is sealed for $7. I might also think about keeping this one because it was only $7. And then the last one in the lot has the Homer sticker on it from 1/21/2021. It was $28.98, and I bought it for $24.99. This is Tame Impala inner speaker, and this is sealed. This is a double LP for $24.99. No autographs on this one. This comes from the Modular label. It's copyright 2011, but this was a 2021 reissue. I feel like I've heard of Tame Impala, but I have no clue what their music is like, so I will check it out. And this could be one, I don't know, that I just keep in my collection as a sealed record that maybe goes up in value over the years, and 10, 15, 20 years from now, somebody flips out that I've got a sealed Tame Impala. We'll see. But that's it from that thrift store, Thrift America here in Omaha. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to keep or what I'm going to take to the record shop, but if there's any update, I can always update in the comments. Let me know what you think. Did you see anything in the video of me flipping through records, a record that you would have grabbed or you think I should have grabbed, especially to take it to the record store and flip it for a little bit of profit, or even sell on eBay? So that's all I got for this one, everyone. Thanks for watching my vinyl haul. See you in the next one.